And we're rolling. So, hey guys, welcome to another round of Coach Basics. And it's always fantastic starting out. We see so many new coaches coming into the game. And if you've never been involved with Zoom meeting in the cloud, this is really cool technology where we just come face to face. And if you're uncomfortable being on camera the whole time and you want to turn your camera off, that's totally cool. You can just kick back, relax, and just listen to the information that's being delivered. So my name is Don Murphy, and if I haven't met you, my journey began in Team Beachbody in January of 2012. That's when I signed up as a Beachbody coach, not really knowing the extent of what I was getting involved with. And since that time, I've become I have a lifetime rank of 6-star diamond coach. And I founded Team Euphoria back during 2012, not long after I signed up. And so now our team, it's almost at 1,000 coaches, which, I swear I wake up and I'm pinching myself at times because this business just kind of becomes exponential once it hits a certain point. And the cool part about it is that for a lot of you, you're coming into the game and this company is still relatively new. There's so much growth yet to unfold with the Team Beachbody Network. So, if you're sitting there going, gee, you're so lucky, you signed up 2.5 years ago and now you have almost 1,000 coaches in your downline. It's the same thing that I said when I came into the game. I was talking to my upline. I was like, wow, man, you have 500 coaches in your downline, and it's all relative. So just think what people are going to be saying 5-10 years from now about you if you apply what we're going to teach you in this training. So Coach Basics is, I've restructured it. I've done this numerous times now. And each time it kind of gets tweaked a bit more based on feedback so that we can deliver for you what I would call the critical education for you to understand how to become a successful Beachbody coach. And the thing that derails most coaches in this game is the perception that you are a Beachbody product distributor. And while, yes, in the sense of what product distribution is, yes, you have the ability to distribute these programs, but Beachbody coaching is so much more than being a product distributor. And that's what makes this business or this company so unique from any other, call it multi-level marketing company. We're not just selling products. We are coaching people and holding them accountable and giving them guidance and inspiration and motivation when it comes to getting healthy and fit using the products of Beachbody. So you're going to learn in this training how to go about doing that. And for some coaches coming in, they say, well, gosh, how can I actually coach somebody when I have no knowledge or expertise on these programs and products? That was my feeling. And I very quickly learned that Beachbody has created a turnkey system. This is a proven system that works, and all you have to do is plug into it because they give you all of the coaching guidebooks that you need to support people as they complete these pathways in exercise and nutrition. And when it comes to these products, these programs, just to give you a little of my background, I grew up in the health and fitness industry. My mother opened up her first health club in 1985. And so for me, I've grown up in the world of gyms. I've always lived a healthy, fit lifestyle. It's just who I am. It's how I was raised. I love gyms. I teach Les Mills programming. I'm a national trainer for Les Mills and the Body Pump and Body Combat program. And so for me, my world has always been about getting people to join the gym and get involved in our classes and our training programs and so on and so forth. So when I came upon Beachbody, I initially felt like, wow, okay, these are at-home programs that people can do, and that's going to be competitive to the health club industry. This is going to pull people out of gyms. Well, what I quickly realized was that both worlds are needed. Gyms are needed, and so are these incredible at-home programs, because the reality is currently in the United States, only 17% of the population belongs to a gym. 83% of America does not belong to some type of gym or health club. So when it comes to the market that you have to work with, we're talking about millions and millions of people that really need help when it comes to their health and their fitness. You know, society is moving at 1,000 miles an hour. The quality of the nutrition and the food that we consume on a daily basis is far less than what it was years ago. So we see this, you know, this rapidly growing obesity epidemic. 2/3 of America is now overweight or obese. And so this Team Beachbody has been created by the founders back in 2007 to say enough is enough. The rallying cry behind this is let's end the trend of obesity. Let's provide people with the motivation, guidance, and support they need to get healthy and fit with or without a gym. And I back it 100%. So I live two parallel worlds, my Beachbody coaching business, and then I have our Gold's Gym in the Hudson Valley of New York that my mother and I own and operate. It's a very successful health club, and we've had it for many, many years. So I've got these two parallel worlds going on. And at times, the worlds can intersect. You know, some people will do their Beachbody programs and nutrition products in the gym. You know, and that we'll talk about later on during this training. But the purpose of today is to give you kind of an overview of what the training is going to be about, along with your goals for the training and the starting steps to take between now and next Wednesday when we meet again. So the way the training is going to work is there will be 4 of these Hangouts. This is the first one. And we will meet like this every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. They're always recorded. So if there's a particular Wednesday where you're going, oh, I have something going on, it's a conflict, no problem. You'll be able to view the recording at your convenience. On the days that we're not meeting, on the days that we don't have our Hangout, so the other 6 days of the week, there will be a daily education post on the Team Euphoria Coach Basics page. So that being said, some of you may not have been added to the Team Euphoria Coach Basics page yet. This is why I put the meeting link up on our main page today. So you have the Team Euphoria page, which you're part of, and that's where the meeting link was posted, and it said everybody's welcome. Because the purpose of today is really to give an understanding to everyone of what's this training going to be about? Am I really going to be interested in this? Do I want to do it? Assuming the answer is yes, you want to make sure you are plugged in to the Coach Basics page, because that's where the daily education posts are going to pop up. There will be daily, it might be a tutorial, it might be a short video, it might be a document, it might be a bit of homework. Okay, there's going to be to-do things throughout the week to continue your education and growth as a coach so that you can achieve your goal in this training. So what is your goal for the training? Well, if you're serious about becoming a successful Beachbody coach, your goal is that you will hit what we call Success Club in the month of November. Hitting Success Club means that you are going to earn a minimum of 5 Success Club points in the month of November. That's part 1 of your Coach Basics goal. Part 2 of your Coach Basics goal is to achieve the rank of Emerald. Achieving the rank of Emerald means that you will successfully sign up 2 new Beachbody coaches as part of your team. You're going to start your team. And that means you just got to have 2 new coaches that you personally sponsor. So those are the 2 goals for your training. Now, before I go into more about the company and how to get started, we're going to look at the 7-day quick start, and we're going to break that down for your initial education. But before I do that, I want to introduce some of the other players that are going to be leading this training. You're not just going to be hearing from me. And this is what I love the most about this business. As the team has grown and unfolded, and almost 1,000 coaches now, part of Team Euphoria, it's been such a rewarding feeling for me on a personal level to see new coach leaders emerge. Coaches that are hitting Success Club month in and month out. Coaches that are growing their income to very impressive numbers for simply helping people get healthy and fit through this concept of what we call challenge groups and fit clubs. So I'm really excited to have here on the call, and they're going to be with us for the entire journey. 3 people that I would consider to be leaders on the team. So we have Bonnie York down here. Bon, give a wave. Yeah. So Bonnie's down there in Florida, and Bonnie is leading Team Euphoria for the longest Success Club streak in consecutive months. Bonnie has, is it 16, Bon? This will be 16th month. This is going to be Bonnie's 16th consecutive month hitting Success Club. So she is what's called the Success Club All-Star, which is just fantastic. And so she's going to be sharing with us how she's done that and what's been working for her. And so you'll be hearing from her in our future Hangouts. Then we have Shannon Price. Bonnie is also a 1-star qualifying diamond now, which is fantastic. Then we have Shannon Price, diamond coach in Iowa. And I consider Shannon to be the most helpful coach in all of Team Euphoria. No, I'm going to take that back. Shannon Price is the most helpful coach in all of the Team Beachbody network. And that's about 230,000 coaches now. So, so we are very fortunate to have somebody like Shannon Price, not only because of her leadership skills and her creativity with her challenge groups and how she's doing things, but also because she's the first person to step up and help you with a question or an issue or anything you might need help with. And that's what our team page is for. The Team Euphoria Facebook page is for you to turn when you need help, when you have questions. It's for you to welcome new coaches that you might bring onto the team, and so on and so forth. And then we have a new and upcoming leader in the organization, Charlene. And, you know what, I just got to unmute real quick. Charlene, how do you pronounce your last name?
D. Caesar.
D. Caesar. Okay. And so Charlene right now is out in Tucson, Arizona. And a few days ago, I put up a post, asking for anybody that would like to speak and provide some inspiration during our Coach Basics training. And Charlene sent me this incredible message about her journey thus far as a coach. And we're talking about somebody here who's very busy with a full-time vice presidency role in a fast-paced IT company. She has 2 kids, lots of responsibilities. And so here you're going to be hearing from somebody that is hitting Success Club as a coach, loving this business, despite the fact she has all these other things going on in her life. And I think for a lot of us, that becomes a big hurdle. It's like, how am I going to find time to do this when I have another full-time job, I have kids, I have responsibilities? How do I make the time? So you'll be hearing from Charlene as well in the future Hangouts about how she hitting Success Club. She started out gangbusters, hit Success Club right away when she signed up as a coach. She achieved the rank of Emerald, fell off a bit during the summer, and then all of a sudden got re-engaged by her sponsoring coach, and she's going gangbusters again. So she has a lot of passion for the business, and she's going to share what's working for her and how she's doing it despite all these other responsibilities in her life. All right, so these are just 3 of the people. There's actually going to be others that aren't here on the call tonight that you'll also be hearing from throughout the training. So you're going to get lots of perspectives and lots of points of view. Okay, so that being said, the organization of our company, just so you can kind of put a framework in your mind, all of you have obviously been plugged into your team, be it Team Euphoria or any of the other teams that are part of Team Euphoria. The point is, you've been plugged in to leadership and support to help you grow your business. I want you to understand how the organization exists, for those that don't know this, above Team Euphoria. So when I signed up as a Beachbody coach, I signed up with the organization known as Team Bearcat. So you may hear Team Bearcat here and there. Team Bearcat was founded by a gentleman named Bob Lucido. Bob Lucido became a coach almost 5 years ago. And since that time, Bob has grown Team Bearcat to now consist of over 10,000 coaches. He was inducted into the Millionaires Club at the last summit. and just an amazing guy with incredible leadership skills. And so when he founded Team Bearcat, same thing. Leaders emerged within Team Bearcat. Diamonds and Star Diamonds started sprouting up and starting their own teams. And another such team that you'll hear about or possibly plug into at some point is called Team Eternal Fit. Team Eternal Fit is part of Team Bearcat. Team Eternal Fit was founded by 8-star qualifying diamond Greg Plaskett. Okay, good friend of mine. I've learned a lot from him, and at some point you'll be hearing from him in the meetings. So you have Team Bearcat, Team Eternal Fit. Team Euphoria sits under both of those and then goes down from there. So I just want you to be aware of that's all part of your upline, and that those are other team pages that you could potentially plug into if you wanted more support, more leadership, and so on and so forth. We try not to plug people into too much when they start out because it's overwhelming as it is. So we just try to keep it simple. So at this stage of the game, as a new coach, and I know we have an eclectic mix of coaches here in the meeting. We have coaches that are brand new. They're fired up and are ready to jump into their business. And they're just wondering, okay, how do I get started? Then we have coaches that have maybe been coaching for a while, but just haven't figured out, call it the secret sauce, that's going to work for them to get where they want to be. Sometimes coaches take quite a while to find their groove, if you will. Coaches feel like they're being product distributors. Coaches get fed up and tired with hearing no, no, no all the time, to the point where you just feel beaten down enough to say, I give up. So you're going to hear from all these different perspectives and all these different ways to approach your business, so that something somewhere along the way is going to click for you and you'll get where you want to be. Okay? So before I jump to the 7-day quick start, I want to just take you to a screen share in the back office. Okay? So this is primarily for the new coaches that are just getting started. I want to make sure you've done some fundamental things administratively in your back office so you're set up properly. So let me do a screen share here.